Hi everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we're going to talk about something that affects millions of people all over the world. Phobias. These are intense, sometimes irrational fears of certain things or situations. Some of these phobias might sound familiar, and others might surprise you. In this video, we'll explore the 15 most common phobias, learn why people have them, and talk about what you can do if you or someone you know struggles with these fears. So, let's get started. Number 1. Arachnophobia, the fear of spiders. Let's begin with one of the most well-known phobias, arachnophobia, the fear of spiders. For some people, even seeing a tiny spider in the corner of a room can cause panic. This fear is so common that it's often used in movies and TV shows to create suspense. Scientists believe that arachnophobia may have helped our ancestors avoid dangerous spiders, which could be poisonous. If you have this fear, you might avoid basements, attics, or even certain outdoor areas. The good news is that most spiders are harmless, and with gradual exposure and support, many people can learn to manage their fear. Number 2. Ophiatophobia, the fear of snakes. Next up is ophiatophobia, the fear of snakes. Like the fear of spiders, this phobia is thought to be rooted in our evolutionary past. Some snakes are venomous, so it made sense for early humans to be cautious. Today, even seeing a picture or video of a snake can make some people feel anxious or uncomfortable. If you have ophiatophobia, you're definitely not alone. Millions of people share this fear. Learning more about snakes and their behavior and gradually exposing yourself to images or videos can help reduce anxiety over time. Number 3. Acrophobia, the fear of heights. Acrophobia is the fear of heights. This can make activities like climbing ladders, standing on balconies, or even looking out of a tall building's window feel terrifying. People with acrophobia might experience dizziness, sweating, or a racing heart when they're up high. This fear can limit travel and make everyday tasks more difficult. However, with gradual exposure and relaxation techniques, many people can learn to manage their fear and even enjoy beautiful views from above. Number 4. Agoraphobia, the fear of open spaces or crowds. Agoraphobia is a fear that's often misunderstood. It's not just a fear of open spaces, but also of being in situations where escape might be difficult, like crowded places, public transport, or large events. People with agoraphobia might avoid shopping malls, concerts, or even leaving their homes. This can lead to isolation and make daily life challenging. Therapy, support from friends and family, and small, gradual steps can help people with agoraphobia regain their independence. Number 5. Claustrophobia, the fear of enclosed spaces. Claustrophobia is the fear of small or enclosed spaces. Elevators, tunnels, crowded rooms, or even tight clothing can trigger anxiety. People with claustrophobia might avoid certain places or situations, which can make travel and work difficult. Relaxation techniques, such as deep breathing and slowly spending more time in small spaces, can help reduce this fear. Remember, you're not alone. Many people experience claustrophobia at some point in their lives. Number 6. Aerophobia, the fear of flying. Aerophobia is the fear of flying. Even though air travel is one of the safest ways to get around, many people feel nervous or anxious before a flight. Turbulence, takeoff, and landing can be especially stressful. Some people avoid flying altogether, which can limit their opportunities for travel and adventure. Learning about how planes work, talking to flight attendants, and practicing calming techniques can make flying less scary. There are even special courses designed to help people overcome their fear. Number 7. Social phobia, the fear of social situations or public speaking. Social phobia, also known as social anxiety disorder, is the fear of being judged or embarrassed in social situations. This can make things like meeting new people, speaking in public, or even eating in front of others feel overwhelming. Symptoms might include blushing, sweating, or a racing heart. Social phobia can affect school, work, and relationships. The good news is that with practice, support, and sometimes therapy, people can learn to feel more comfortable and confident in social situations. Number 8. Trypophobia, the fear of clusters of small holes or bumps. Trypophobia is a less well-known but surprisingly common fear. It's the fear or discomfort caused by seeing clusters of small holes or bumps, like those found in honeycombs, lotus seed pods, or even certain patterns on skin. Scientists aren't sure exactly why this fear exists, but some think it might be related to avoiding things that could be dangerous or diseased. People with trypophobia might feel itchy, anxious, or even nauseous when they see these patterns. If this fear is severe, therapy and gradual exposure can help. Number 9. Dentophobia, fear of dentists. Dentophobia is the fear of going to the dentist. This fear often starts in childhood, especially if someone had a painful or scary experience at the dentist. As a result, people might avoid dental visits, which can lead to bigger health problems later on. Modern dentistry is much less painful than it used to be, and dentists are trained to help patients feel comfortable. If you're afraid, let your dentist know. They can explain what's happening and help you relax. Number 10. Nyctophobia, the fear of dark. Nyctophobia is a very common fear in children, but adults can have it too. Darkness is often associated with the unknown and possible danger, which can make people feel anxious or unable to sleep. Nightlights, talking about fears, and gradually spending more time in the dark can help reduce this fear. Remember, just having a small light nearby can make a big difference. Number 11. Thanatophobia, the fear of death. Thanatophobia is the fear of death or dying, either for oneself or for loved ones. This is one of the deepest and most philosophical fears. It's often connected to anxiety about the unknown or past losses. Talking about these fears, focusing on the present, and sometimes spiritual practices can help people cope. Remember, it's normal to think about these things from time to time. Number 12. Mysophobia, the fear of germs, dirt, or contamination. Mysophobia is the fear of germs, dirt, or contamination. People with this phobia may wash their hands excessively or avoid touching things in public. While hygiene is important, too much fear can interfere with daily life. Therapy can help manage these worries and teach healthy habits. During the pandemic, this fear became even more common. Number 13. Hemophobia, the fear of blood. Hemophobia is the fear of blood. Seeing blood can make some people feel dizzy, nauseous, or even cause them to faint. This fear is often linked to a fear of pain or medical procedures. Gradual exposure and relaxation techniques can help reduce this reaction. If you have this fear, let your medical staff know. They can help you feel more comfortable. Number 14. Autophobia, the fear of being alone. Autophobia is the fear of being alone even if there are people nearby. It's often linked to anxiety or past experiences of abandonment. Learning to enjoy time alone, building self-confidence, and developing hobbies can help. Therapy can also be very effective. Remember, being alone doesn't have to mean being lonely. Number 15. Glossophobia, the fear of public speaking. Glossophobia is one of the most common phobias in the world. Even experienced speakers can get nervous before going on stage. Practice, breathing exercises, and positive feedback can help overcome this fear. Joining a public speaking club or practicing with friends can make a big difference. Phobias are real fears that can affect anyone, but the good news is that they can be managed and even overcome. If you recognize yourself in any of these descriptions, remember you're not alone. Don't be afraid to ask for help and take small steps towards facing your fears. With time and support, you can conquer even your biggest fears. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And in the comments, let us know if you have any phobias and how you deal with them. Remember, facing your fears is a journey, and every step forward counts. See you next time.